Just as I thought! Just as I thought! Episode 5 was dramatic. What does Netflix do to me? Netflix literally gives me a dish full of drama, okay? Episode 6 to 8 is no joke. Like, literally, it's no joke. When I say that, believe me. Guys, Netflix is delivering. Anyways, before I get into the Love is Blind episode 6 to 8, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like this video so that it can be advertised to those who are into this type of content. And honey, you're gonna want to stick around because I have a lot to say, okay? Let's get into the video. So from the bed, I'm just gonna start with Zach because Zach made a 360, okay? And, okay, we gotta agree that Zach and Irina were not working out. We saw that in the beginning of the honeymoon phase. We saw that when they met each other after the proposal thing. We could see there was no chemistry there. And then they broke up and went their separate ways. And then Zach decided, no, my story isn't over yet. I am not living Love is Blind without a wife. So he goes after Bliss, which we know was the woman that he decided to break up with and choose Irina. Okay, I feel like I have a lot of energy for this video for some reason because there's too much tea, okay? So Zach goes after Irina, and I realized that they actually did have chemistry. Like, it's just that, you know, that romantic comedy that you're rooting for the guy to realize that this is not the girl for them. That is literally what happened between Zach, Irina, and Bliss. That's literally what happened. Okay, Bliss was kind of showing some signs of not wanting Zach. We saw that. But then you can't, you know, the heart wants what it wants. So eventually Zach did the noble thing and proposed to Bliss. I honestly thought she was going to refuse the proposal because I have this constant feeling that Bliss is going to keep on feeling as if she's the second choice, and that's going to hinder their relationship. Do I see them walking down the aisle together? No, I don't see them walking down the aisle. Is there, you know, a little positivity that they can continue their relationship even after not walking down the aisle together? I see it happening. But I actually realized that Zach is really genuinely himself. He might have looked like he was pretending with Irina, but I'm actually debating between this. The whole drama between Zach, Irina, and Bliss, was it Netflix trying to concoct some drama? Or was it genuinely him not deciding right away, like not making the right decision right away? Food for thought. Think about it. Is it because of Netflix that this happened? Because how come you genuinely have this connection with this person and then you pick a person that you never had any connection with? And then you lie and say you were in love with them. Like, I just feel like that whole three-way was created for drama by Netflix. But anyways, let's move on to the most dramatic couple in Love is Blind. Okay, they're kind of giving us flashbacks to some toxic couples that have come on Love is Blind. And you already know who I'm talking about. Jackie and Marshall. I told you in the previous review that I do not see those two getting anywhere. They just have different characters, you know, they just from different walks of life. So I definitely knew that was not gonna last. Like, that was definitely Jackie pretending as if she was physically attracted to Marshall, but we all know, like, his Jess William looking ass was no competition for Jacqueline, okay? Like, listen to her name. She's Miss Drama. Jacqueline. Like, it literally just, like, says drama, you know? Jacqueline is here with the drama. So anyways, like Jackie said in the beginning that she self-sabotages and she's afraid of that, you know? And we're definitely seeing that unfolding in our eyes. And it's making her the villain of Love is Blind. It's making her the hateable character in the movie, okay? Because Marshall seems so laid back, so calm, so like, so sweet. And it also makes me think, like, does Marshall want us to see him? Oh, does Marshall want the audience to have like some sort of sympathy for him? Is it why he's acting that way? Because it's always that case, you know. We see a really we see toxic women on camera, and then behind the scenes after the reunion, whatever, we start hearing things coming out from there. So I really don't know if like Marshall is acting or really he's that laid back and sweet and soft the way he presents himself. But definitely Jackie's character, oh my god, it's just, you know, you can see that she's used to those toxic guys, those like rough and like you are not the only woman that I'm into and you should know your place. She's used to that type. And we see that when Josh comes to Chelsea's birthday. I just saw that being a bombshell. As soon as Josh walked in, I was like, no, hell no. Netflix is at it again. Is causing drama. But we like the drama, so we're here for it. And did you see? They didn't even have that connection. Even from the pods, they really didn't have that connection. Is it a lack of footage that we saw? No. I feel like they genuinely don't have anything, they didn't have anything deep to talk about. Like as Jackie said, Josh and Jackie, ooh, JJ, okay. You know, the names kind of go together. But anyways, I feel like his type is what Jackie normally goes for. You know, those guys that tell themselves that they're shit, that they're the it. And I feel like she normally goes for that type. And I could see it. Like, especially when they were sitting there discussing. Let's just discuss about how people were side-eyeing them talking together. I don't know if that was editing on point, but like, everybody was just reacting like, ooh, ooh, you know, like, what in the hell? Just as I thought maybe the backstabbing was done with, Josh did that to Marshall. And like for him to go to Marshall and be like, bro, we're cool, why not? And then go and talk to Jackie and say you and I are meant to be together, you're not meant to be with Marshall. I was just like, wow. Talk about things testing you, you know, talk about life walking into your life and turning shit around. That's what's going on for for Jackie. And I feel like she's gonna get tempted. I feel like she is going to go and sabotage this whole relationship she could have had with Marshall. I feel like Marshall would like bring her personality down. And like they said, like I really believe that opposite does attract. Opposite does genuinely attract. But anyways, we are yet to see the drama. But do I see Jackie and Marshall walking down the aisle and saying I do? No. I don't see that. They might enjoy, you know, the dress shopping, the suit shopping, and like the cake picking and the venue decoration. But the I do part is not coming in. I feel like they're just there for the drama and that's just what's going on. And then we'll move on to our favorite interracial couple, Chelsea and Kwame. Okay. Already there's like trouble in paradise. You gotta admit, Kwame's desperation for white women validation is like literally dancing on the stage. And like their cultural differences is starting to come to play. Seeing as if like Kwame's family isn't even involved in this whole process, like not even a brother, not even a cousin is involved in that, like a whole thing happening. So from the get, when I saw the first episode of like the episode 6 to 8, like I was like, nah, they're not endgame. I thought they were endgame, but they're definitely not endgame. Like one of them is gonna be left on the outer crying, and in this instant it's either Kwame or it's Chelsea. Like it's equal because Kwame is having his reservations about having children, about moving his own entire life, staying with Chelsea, about like all these cultural differences, and also having his family not being involved, not wanting to be involved in this whole experience of Love is Blind is definitely hindering their relationship and is definitely a big factor in them lasting. And also his like, it's as if he's questioning his relationship with Chelsea and contemplating whether Micah would have been a better suit. I feel like that's happening. This season is full of drama. I don't even want to say. But I don't see Chelsea and Kwame saying I do at the altar. Like it's even clearer now. Like I don't see it at all. It's either one is not even gonna show or they're definitely gonna say no, I don't. Which speaking of Micah moves me to Micah and Paul. Okay. Paul is actually a nerd in real life. I didn't know that because his character has been portrayed into this guy who's such a player and such a, flirt, like we remember that whole encounter with Irina. Turns out it's his way of showing that he's so secure in this relationship. Like, letting another woman flirt with you in front of your woman is a way to show your woman that you are secure. I don't know. I don't know where he gets his love advice or where he gets his relationship advice. I really don't know. But this video is really interesting. I'm even interested myself. I haven't even taken any shots that are multiple. It's literally one video unedited. Wow, I'm proud of myself. Anyways, Micah and Paul. I honestly see them getting to marry each other because I feel like when they are together, there's really that chemistry and understanding and physical attraction between the two. But also, Micah is giving me that girl who listens to what her friends say, you know? And that is a problem. Like, you as a woman, as a person, you have to be able to make decisions based off of how you feel and how you have interacted with that person. And her going into this real world and bringing Paul around her friends and having that one friend who's like, yeah, proud. Let's not even take that into out of context. Proud to say most of Micah's relationships don't work out because I tell her it's not gonna work out. Now already that's like a factor that's going to affect your relationship. And that's a problem. And I feel like as much as I think they're going to get married to one another, I also think she's going to let that friend, that one specific friend, hinder her decision to marrying Paul. And I actually feel like Paul is very chilled, very nerdy, very like computer guy, science, sign me up to any science fair guy, very like not into a lot of things, not into clubbing and going out and socializing. So I feel like their opposite is like the perfect match. And let's just hope that Micah doesn't destroy that by listening to her toxic ass single ass friend. That's all I'm saying. Then we go to Tiffany and Brad. Tiffany and Brad, are they even still in the show? Like, are they even active? Like, I feel like they are so not present. Like, is their life that perfect? Is their relationship that natural that like there's nothing? There's literally nothing. I know you're probably watching there like, no, tell you what, they have had discussions and disagreements. What are you saying? But like having disagreements about spending, that's like something that's resolvable. That's something that's understandable and like very common. But it's literally that. I haven't seen anything that's like, okay, I won't lie, I am getting some fakery from Brad. Like, I really am getting some fakery energy from Brad. I don't know if it's just how he speaks or how he expresses himself, but it kind of like made full circle for me when he met Tiffany's friends And he was just like, no, so how he was explaining, man, it just felt like so fake. And I really hope it's not that, because Tiffany is all in, and I'm really praying that like Brad is also all in and is not just pretending for the cameras, because our girl is gonna get hurt. And I really feel like that's literally the most solid couple that I can bet on, that I can say, okay, I see them saying I do, you know? Um, and I'm rooting for them. I'm really rooting for them. It's about damn time that 100% black couple gets married and Love is Blind. That would be like history being made right there without any drama. Like, I just want a couple that when we get to the reunion stage, like there's no behind the scenes gossip that, oh, he's actually like this in front of cameras, but behind the scenes, he's like body shaming me, all sorts of things. I really don't want that drama again, because that's just how it is. And there's this curse in Love is Blind that the couple that is seemingly perfect is the couple that is actually not, and actually doesn't have much in common. So I'm really hoping that that's different for them, and that's different this time. But anyways, these are my reservations about all these couples. I hope I didn't leave anyone out. I feel like I left someone out, but if I did, then they're definitely boring and out of the radar. So, guys, this brings me to the end of this video. I hope you liked this video and liked this review. And I can't wait for my next review. I'm so excited to watch the wedding part. I'm really excited to watch that part, and the dress buying part, and like the exaggeration of like emotions. I am all for it. But anyways, until next time, my loves.